Hi everybody, it's Delusion Dispeller, Dee Dee, and I am live because I am very frustrated right now. I'm going to put this on my YouTube, so give me a sec. I'm going to hear an echo in a second. Because I am very frustrated and right there's now. The echo. Okay, I'm here now. All right, I am actually eating a Daya pizza in a minute because it's my dinner and I'm hungry, so bear with me while I continue to cook my dinner and eat it live. I'm also going to do some dishes and I'm going to neaten up my kitchen and I'm going to rant a little bit because I'm pretty ticked off right now. So yesterday I got a message from my ex-husband, "Are you going to be home today?" I answered, "Yes, I am," because I didn't work yesterday. He never showed up. I kept messaging him. Are you getting my messages? Are you getting this? Are you coming today? No answer. Finally, my daughter, Carol, texts me and says, "Mom, Dad's coming tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. You know that, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know tomorrow's Sunday," but he messaged me and asked if I was going to be home. She said, "Okay." So he messages me and tells me, "Today, I'm coming today." Okay, fine, whatever. What are you going to be working on when you come today? The sink and the toilet. Okay, great. So we went to Carol's, we did the laundry. I come home and there's pallets out like in a bridge type form. He put those out, so thank you, Roland, for that. I turn my sink on, the kitchen sink, and water pours all over my floor underneath the sink. He didn't even rehook up the stinking pipes, okay? That's a no-brainer. You can do at least that. I can hook up pipes. It's not hard to reattach the pipe. Okay, whatever. I'm like, okay, fine. I just attached the pipe. No big deal. Hey, Betty Bun. What?
You heard that?
I didn't hear anything. I heard a click or something.
You heard me say honey?
Yeah, I heard you say honey. I'm not deaf. Why? Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, anyway.
I gotta get out of the habit of asking you to do.
He's taking care of whatever he needs to take care of. Okay, so anyhow. Yeah.
Did you want any more of the crust?
No, not right now. I do, but I want to eat my pizza first. Okay, so anyhow, so I'm thinking, okay, well, whatever. Somebody could forget to hook up the pipes. No big deal. I'm ready to let that go. I'm over it. So I'm thinking, okay, well, Matthew says check the toilet. I flushed the toilet. The toilet's still plugged. What the flip did you do while you were here, dude? Did you fix anything? Okay. Of course, the tub wasn't touched at all. So Carol messages me and says, "Well, Mom, the tub's going to have to wait because of the water, the floods and stuff outside in the yard. He has to take the hot water tank out from under there before he can do any of that." So I messaged her back. I said, "You know what? Maybe I just need to get a plumber. Because obviously when Dad does it, he doesn't do it properly." She said, "I agree. You need to get a plumber." Okay, so what I'm thinking, it's hot, isn't it?
No.
Why is it not hot?
Because you just have the pizza in there. I slid the pan underneath it.
Oh, duh. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Dad.
All right, so now I'm thinking I might want to do a GoFundMe to do a bathroom renovation. What do y'all think of that, okay? I'm going to expect some comments down below if you don't mind. If you think that starting a GoFundMe for that is a worthwhile reason to have a GoFundMe, let me know. If you don't, if that makes me an e-beggar or whatever, let me know that too. Either way, I'd like to know your thoughts on it. I don't know how much a plumber is going to be. I know it's going to be a very extensive and expensive process, which was why I was going to let my ex-husband do it because he installed everything originally. He's the one that put all the plumbing in here. So anyway, I'm just irritated and frustrated, as you can imagine, because I'm really sick of living like this. I really don't want to live like this. And people can say what they want about, well, she lives like that, but she's got all those pets, blah, blah, blah. The pets are a joy to me. They're a comfort to me. Because frankly, nobody deserves to live like this. Nobody. Except maybe like somebody that's evil possibly deserves to live like this. Where are my boots? They're over there. Just move stuff around. You'll see them. So yeah, I'm really irritated right now, as you can imagine.
Have you seen my Switch, or did I leave it in the car?
You might have left it in the car. I haven't seen it. So I came on to vent, and yeah. So I went on this thing. It's called Next Door Neighbor. It's like this thing where you can hook up with local people and find out what the good businesses are in town and who's reasonable and all that jazz. I talked to somebody at work today about getting the car, and she said there's a place not far from here. Hey, Charlie, where I could get a car. Right now, I want a dang bathroom. Okay. I want to be able to take a shower. I would love to take a bath. I can't tell you the last time I actually sat in a bathtub. Seriously. I always have to take showers, and I can't take a shower now because the tub is backed up. My sinks are backed up. So I'm back to using the bucket in the bathroom from the sinks that he supposedly fixed today. So yeah, I'm ranting, and once in a while that's going to happen, and it's probably that time of my monthly cyclothymic garbage that I go through anyways. So I may as well go with it, right? I'm just really irritated. So I got one vote for a GoFundMe. Good. Then I might just do it. I'm going to see what anybody else says after I post this video later. I'm thinking of using the stimulus, but the stimulus is for our car because I need a better vehicle because my car is all torn up. And I have a job now, so I can save up to pay a plumber through my job. What I put an ad in for, not an ad, but a request in on the Next Door Neighbor thing was, does anybody know somebody that is willing to take payments for a lower income family? Well, lower income couple. So I just put that tonight, though, so I don't know. I haven't heard back yet, obviously, because it's too soon. But I'm just irritated beyond irritated right now. It's like, what the fuck did you do while you were here? I thought you fixed the sink in the toilet. That's what you told me. I asked him, what did you fix while you were there? The sink in the toilet. No, you didn't. You didn't even hook up the pipes. Ugh. Anyway, it's whatever. Frankly, I'm just really tired of living like this, and it used to irritate the heck out of me when people would say, ew, look at your disgusting house. How can you live like that? I can't. I don't like it. I don't want to live like this. That's why I'm trying to pay the house off, so we can get out from under all of this flippin' stress. I don't like it. This is not me. I don't like living like this and not having room for stuff and whatever. It's irritating. Okay, so Dia pizza is not bad, by the way. Pretty good. So I was craving oh, thank you for your prayers, Betty Bun. I was craving pizza tonight, so I said, let's just go pick up some pizzas.
Yeah, it took me like an hour to find you one.
It was pretty good.
You're welcome.
It's not a DiGiorno, but it's good. The crust is a little hard. I bet the crust is rice. That's probably what they made the crust out of. Let me see. Brown rice, probably. Rice flour, potato starch, chickpea flour. Yep. Xanthan gum. I keep forgetting to buy that stuff. Okay, so anyway, that's it. That's all I have to rant about. I'm done. Can't I sell? Nobody will buy this place, Charlie. Nobody will buy it. They would buy the property before they would ever buy the house. Pay off the house with the sale. I don't really know how to explain our situation to you, Charlie. It's very complicated. It's all done on a contract with my daughter. If she was here, she could explain it way better than I could. It's not a cut and dry thing. Hmm? What?
That is something you could do if you could find somebody that would buy it.
That's true.
But I don't know anybody that's going to buy land that floods.
Yeah, I doubt anybody's going to buy a house in a flood zone. I don't think so. That's the hardest thing, is that nobody wants to live here in this area. No, the bank does not own my house. Technically, my former brother-in-law owns the house indirectly. The reason I say that is that for us to move in, well, for me to move in, I wasn't married to Matthew at the time. I was married to my second ex-husband, who was my husband at the time. We financed it. Well, Carol, my daughter, financed it through my ex-brother-in-law, her uncle, because she wanted to basically rent it out, which she was renting it out. She said, Mom, I got this great idea. You want to be closer to the grandchildren? Because I was out in a different town far away, over an hour away. Then you sign an 8-year contract, move in here, and you can be with the grandkids all the time. Yeah. It's in a flood zone, Mom, but it hasn't flooded in years, and we're not expecting it to. The year after I moved in, it flooded inside the house. That was when I was with my ex-husband. He went to jail. That's a whole other story. And I met Matthew a year later. Matthew moved in. And has it flooded twice since I've been married to you?
Like actually coming inside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It flooded. And then a few years ago, 2 years ago, it flooded again inside the house. So 3 times it's flooded inside the house. So no, nobody's going to buy it. Mm-mm. Nobody wants to live in a flood zone, and nobody wants flooding land. I'll be right back. Before the catch to a hole through the door. If you start begging, you are going back in that room. Do not bother me. I'm not feeding you any people food because you throw it up every time, and I'm tired of cleaning cat puke. I refuse. Hi, Carly. Not well. I mean, I'm physically well, just irritated. If I pay off the house, will I stay here? No. No. I don't think we will stay here if we don't have to stay here. No. Mm-mm. We want to get out of here. Hi, Lemonade. There's really not anything much left to fix up, Charlie. That's the problem. My neighbors who live over there said this house should have been knocked down years ago. They should have never left it standing to begin with. A guy built it for his wife, and he really did not do a real great job of it. Hi, Shelly. So the going question is a GoFundMe for fixing up my bathroom worth it? At least for as long as we stay here. Basically, I'm throwing my money away. Yeah, pretty much. No. Hang on. If you don't want to stay in the cat room, that's fine. But you're going to stay in my room then. You're not going to beg for food that's going to make you puke. Why is our door not shutting all of a sudden?
It hasn't been for a while.
I can't shut her in there, John. Oh, well.
You should shut her in there anyways.
Why?
Because there's no cat food, no water, and no litter box.
Well, she won't stay in the cat room. She'll sit there and paw at the door. I'm just beyond fed up, guys. But I've been beyond fed up. It's never been a good situation, Charlie, except when we first moved in. I had beautiful carpeting. Before it flooded. All of the walls were white. It was a pretty little house. After the flood, everything was destroyed. Yeah, there's nothing to fix, Carly. There's no way to fix it. The only thing we can do is dig what's called a burn, which is like a moat around the whole house. So when it rains, the moat will fill up first and not get into the house. It's easier said than done, Charlie. I have 10 pets. I'm not giving up my pets. So if it floods inside, you need to leave. Well, granted, that's a great idea, but do what with my babies? I'm not giving up my cats. I'm not giving up my guinea pigs. Although Kara and Momo, I technically could part with. More Kara than any of them. It's not having a ball, therefore you have legal recourse to not live there. Breaking a rent to own contract is not as easy as you think either. And actually, we're almost all paid up to my brother-in-law. We'll be paid up by June. It'll be all paid up to him. And then we're paying back the money that my daughter and her husband paid for us when we couldn't pay our rent. And then we'll be all paid up. And that'll be it. Then I will no longer owe anybody anything. Oh, that's all right, Charlie. No biggie. Then I won't owe anybody anything, and I can just, go live my life. However, and just use the money to put into the house if I want, or whatever I want to put the extra money into. It's an extra $500 a month. Hey, Grandma Ducky. Anyway, people that have been with me on YouTube understand the situation. They could probably explain it better to you. It's been ongoing. It's not like this just happened. However, when you live in the type of situation I'm in, it just kind of helps to at least have a warm bath once in a while, a shower, something. Thank you, Carly. As much money as you pay for a mortgage, you could pay for rent. We still would have to pay the house off even if we moved. So it would just be an extra bunch of money to pay. Which honestly, once we pay my brother-in-law off, I wouldn't mind moving and just paying my daughter when I could pay her. That's an idea, honey.
Yes, it is, Laura.
An idea you'd go for? So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll just focus on getting this thing paid off. And then we'll find a place to go where they'll let us have our pets. And we'll pay her off gradually. Probably because we're both slightly bipolar and impulsive, Archive. That could be why. I don't know. We love the guinea pigs. We planned on staying here. I didn't plan on going through another flood situation or a situation where my sinks, my tub, and toilet back up. They weren't backing up when I got the guinea pigs. That's a relatively recent thing. Yeah, but we're not a tenant, Charlie. It doesn't work that way. The way the contract was worded was very careful that we were responsible for anything that broke down. And that was just how it was. So I am not going to court with my brother-in-law. You don't know my brother-in-law. No, thank you. Once I pay this little bit off, which should be in June, hopefully, I'm done with him. I'm out from under his thumb. And then the only people I need to pay off are my daughter and her husband. So that's a good thing. Are you signed for a reason?
Nothing to do with you.
Okay.
It's just what was on the news.
Motorhome, so you keep your land. They won't let us put one on here. I already looked into it.
You remember why they said why you couldn't?
It has to be a manufactured home that's specifically built to certain specifications. And they have to come in and do it for you or something. I don't know. No, I'm not getting rid of my pets, Carly, but you see how people respond to that. That's the first thing they jump on is, well, why'd you get more pets if you have to live like this? I've lived like this for years. I'm not going to make myself unhappy by not having little fur family members to make me happy and give me joy in my life. Tenant, owner, whatever you want to call it, it's not a habitable place to live there, for you have a legal right to not pay mortgage. Thank you, Scratching Florida Lotto, for pet rescues. Exactly. I love Carly too, and I'm sad she lost her puppy dogs. Yeah, I've been in a pickle for a long time. Animals are blessings, yes. I don't know, Charlie, it's complicated. It's not as easy as, well, you don't have to live there. You have a right to leave. I do have a right to leave. But I think I'm going to wait to leave until after I get this paid off to my brother-in-law. Because that's going to take a lot of pressure off of my daughter and her husband, first of all. And it will take a lot of pressure off of us. Because I don't think my daughter and her husband are going to be as much, on us about the whole money thing as my brother-in-law was. He's like ruthless. So I'll be glad to be out from under his thumb. Everybody's glad to be out from under his thumb. And we've all made the mistake of getting under his thumb. That's the problem. That pizza was really good. The day of pizza.
Will you give me mine back?
You're still hungry for more?
Yeah.
I'm going to eat the whole thing?
I don't know.
Where's it at? Oh.
Hopefully it's not too cold.
I don't think it will be. Kind of. It's not warm.
Will you stick it in the
Microwave.
or the oven?
I'll stick it in the microwave if I don't drop my computer on the floor.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are an amazing person, Florida Lotto person. That's definitely dedication. I don't know if I would live in a tent, but I probably might. I don't think it would be healthy for guinea pigs to live in a tent. The temperature wouldn't be right for them. Yeah. Well, today the pets don't really have too clean of a cage, but I'm cleaning it tomorrow. Right now they're enjoying walking on the hay in their cage, so I'm just letting them do that until tomorrow when I'm finished with work and I can just clear my mind because I have the next 2 days off and I can work on cleaning that cage thoroughly and making sure they have a really good place and nice clean fleece and everything. Because we went and did laundry today. That's why the cage didn't get cleaned today. We had to do that because I needed clothes for work and all that good stuff. Aw. I will check you out, definitely. But is that under Scratching Florida Lotto for Pet Rescues? Is that what your name is? Is that how I check you out? I know, Grandma Ducky. I know. That's exactly what I go through with my pets. I'm always concerned, like if I'm at work or whatever, how are my pets doing? Matthew will send me pictures of them to make sure I know that they're okay. We do that for each other, actually. Oh yeah, I love all my pets, really. Yes, I would like more crust one. What? I like the cheese. It's like having a cheese stick or something. Thank you.
So I get
Okay.
because I like it too.
Okay.
Which is fine why I bought it.
Yeah. Hi, Pink Lady Luck. Long time no see. How are things? I don't know. I mean, maybe I should just raise money to pay off the rest of this house. And then I can just get out of here. What, honey? Would that be a better idea than worrying about the bathroom so much? Because if we can get out of here, we won't have to worry about the bathroom. We'll move someplace that has a bathtub, maybe even a washer and a dryer or a hookup for a washer and a dryer. A better place than this. Way better. I hear you. No, I wouldn't want you to let your fish go without eating for a week. No way. Mm-mm. I love fish too. And I don't mean just to eat fish. I mean, I love pet fish. I've had pet fish before. I love all animals. I really do. No, I don't have homeowners insurance. I can't afford homeowners insurance.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
You do have homeowners insurance.
I do?
Yes. Why do you think we pay house insurance?
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't have flood insurance.
Yeah,
I do have homeowners insurance. Yes. No, it does not cover it. We would have had stuff fixed by now if it covered anything like that. So no, we'd have to have flood insurance to cover it. And FEMA doesn't do anything, or IEMA, which is ours. But that's not the problem though, Pink. We don't have flooding right now. We just have our yard got a little bit, puddles in it, but it didn't come in the house this time. So we're good with that. And pretty much everything in the house that would get damaged other than the guinea pig cage, which we were going to put up on the table anyway if the flood came in here, everything is up. Like our bed is up on pallets and anything else would not really matter. So that's not a problem. My problem is the plumbing at this point in my bathroom or lack thereof. I know, Charlie. I know. Well, we've got to get the place paid off. We can't go anywhere until then. Yeah. Thank you, Carly. Yeah, I love you too. It's not worth it, Pink. It's not worth it. We're just going to pay this place off. We're going to be paid off in June. to my former brother-in-law, and then we just owe Carol, my daughter. So what can I do? You like to help find answers. Well, right now, not much of anything. We can hire a plumber to come in temporarily and fix things as far as the sink and the toilet. I think what we need to do is just focus on getting paid off and be done with my ex-brother-in-law, and then start looking for a place to go where we can take all of our pets and ourselves and move in. I don't know where that will be, though. And with a car that's not in the best of condition, I would need to also get a car. But that's not in a hurry right now. I'm going to drive this car I have until I can't drive it anymore. And then I'll take a bus until I get another car. Yes, I'll own the home when it's paid off. Definitely. But I own what, you know? It's more the land that people would want, and I'm not even sure they would want that. It's in a flood zone, so I don't think it would be of much value to anybody. Might, yeah. Who knows? Maybe somebody will buy the land and build a mobile home thing on it. I don't know. It's fine. I appreciate all your help. I'm really just venting kind of because I'm frustrated. It's not something that, you know, anybody can really fix per se, or it would have been fixed a long time ago. I'm just frustrated, so I'm just kind of talking to you about it. That's all. And I'm more frustrated that my ex-husband didn't really fix anything when he was here today. I was hoping to come home and at least be able to do my dishes without a container under the bathroom sink to catch the water, but no.
You should be thankful for the things that are good.
Like what?
Like the new Pepsi Zero flavors.
There you go. Yes, Matthew said I should be thankful for the things that are good, like the Pepsi Zero Sugar Mango.
The wild cherry is good too. Did you want to
Which has aspartame in it, which hopefully will not give me a headache, and I'm not going to drink a lot of it because it might give me problems.
Here, honey.
It's okay, Carly. Thanks for going to bat for me, but it's all right. It tastes kind of like cough medicine or cough drops.
I like it.
It's tasty. It's all right. I appreciate everybody's concern. I do. Like I said, I'm not expecting anybody to fix it. It's not fixable. It's not something that's that easy. It's just something we have to do. We've got to pay this place off. So that is what I'm going to focus on, is just working my tail off to get out of here, get the place paid off to my ex-brother-in-law, and then move and pay my daughter back. Just tack it on as another payment I have to make. I appreciate it, Charlie. It's okay. How much is it to pay off? Do you remember? I can't remember now. I just know they said we'd have it paid off in June. Was it the beginning of June or the end of June?
I think it was 4,000.
Yeah, it's like 4,000 or something.
So it's probably about 3,500 by now.
Yeah. So not very long. It won't take us long. We both put our, resources together and get her done. I would use the stimulus money to help pay it off, but honestly, I need a car. And if something happens to the car I'm driving, I'm going to need that money to get another vehicle. So I don't want to use that for that. Carly, calm down. It's okay. I know you're trying to help. You don't need to go into that defense mode.
Offer something.
A cup. This okay?
Yeah, I just want to get rid of the bug.
Oh. Get rid of your own bug?
It ain't my bug.
Wow. That's amazing. Usually you have me do it for you. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm doing what I can do with my dishes at this point. I don't know, later on somebody will probably make a video about me. Why didn't you just leave? Blah, blah, blah. You can think what you want. I honestly just like to know that I have people out there that care, and it helps a little bit when you're stuck in this situation. I know that this is not my lot in life. Things will get better one day. I'm just not where I need to be or where I want to be right now. And that's just frustrating when you're in the situation and you have to deal with it. It's not fun. And now we have a toilet that's backed up, which is not fun either. So it's like one thing after the other, So anyway, I guess it is what it is. And, even if I was in a different place, if I owned it, I would still have to pay a plumber to come in and fix the pipes if something happened. It's not just because I'm in this place that happens. It happens in any house. Pipes go after a while. They don't last forever. Just frustrating. Aw. Well, thank you and welcome to my channel, new sub. Thank you for subbing. That makes me happy. I love having new subscribers. I know, Carly. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Everybody's frustrated for us being in this situation. I understand that. And we all appreciate your well wishes and your care. Don't think that I don't appreciate it. I do. But I got myself into this mess. So with my husband's help, we're going to get out of it one day. And we'll be able to look back and be glad we're out of it. And also maybe help somebody else that's in hard situations. Usually I have a very positive attitude, and I had a positive attitude when I thought that this was getting fixed a little bit. And I came home and it wasn't, and I'm just frustrated. So I will get over it. I always do. Tomorrow is a new day. Yeah, we do need to count our blessings. That's true. Oh, yeah. My house, the one that I'm in right now, what did they say it was worth? Well, according to the Zillow thing, it's worth $140,000, something like that. I think that's what Zillow said. Which was what I actually bought my very first house at, $140,000. It was a split level foyer, and it was a beautiful house. Not this, the one that I was married, or I was in when I was married to my first husband.
That explains a lot.
What?
You were married to a house.
No, I wasn't married to the house.
Everything's starting to come together in my mind.
Oh, I'm positive, Shelly. I'm just frustrated. I'm very positive. I'm just bummed, Disappointed, I guess, is more it. Let me see if I can tell you. I'll go to Zillow and see if I can find my house and tell you exactly what it says it's worth. And of course, that's their estimate based on a legit house that would be here. And there's no legit house here. I think what's listed on Zillow is the house next door to us, which would explain why they say it's worth what it is. Okay, let me see how much it says. Fair market value. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I was going to tell you this at first, and I should have said that. 42,000, not 140,000. My bad. Sorry about that. Big mistake there. Yeah, Habitat for Humanity won't help me. It's because it's not mine. I don't own it yet. If you don't own it outright, they won't do anything. Oh, that's nice of you, Barbara Patron, but I don't believe that way. I'm a Christian. Well, sort of a Christian. I'm a spiritual person, but I don't believe in mediums and stuff like that. I'm a Bible person, but I appreciate the offer. And I don't think you're a nut basket at all. Whew. Wow, Pink. She said Boston's expensive. 140,000 get you a garage there with no heat. Yeah, I couldn't live in Boston. I mean, honestly, what I thank God for every day is that I live in the area I do, because if I was this poor or this under the, what do you call it? The low income spectrum anywhere else or somewhere else where it's like Boston, New York, or whatever, I would be living in the slums. So, hi, Mark. Yeah. Now, I do believe in prophecy, and I believe in modern day prophets. But mediums, no. No. I believe the Bible strictly tells us to stay away from that stuff. So I do. But it doesn't mean I hate you or don't like you or don't want you in my room. You're welcome to come in my room. Everybody is, as long as they abide by my rules. So. Hi, Danielle. Thank you. Me too. Me too. But honestly, I guess it's better I go through this than somebody else that might have been put in this situation. Sorry if I'm not catching all your comments. I'm doing some dishes here, trying to get those out of the way. Yeah, no offense. Not at all. No, in fact, witches and pagans call me an eclectic Christian. So basically, I have my beliefs, but I'm not going to put somebody down or make them feel like they're less than because they don't believe the way I do. And it's not that I won't talk to people about it. I'm a former witch, so I definitely understand witchcraft and understand that there's legit power behind all that stuff. I just don't believe in messing with it personally. Been there, done that. No, thank you. Oh, Shelly, you don't have to leave. You're fine. And if Carly wants to block you, that's fine. Then she just won't see your comments or however that works. Don't worry about it. You're still welcome to stay. And if you did or if you didn't, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal. If you want to block somebody, block them. It happens, you know. Everybody doesn't always get along with everybody. That's life. No, that's okay. I appreciate the offer. I do. I definitely do. Wow. $700,000 for a house that needs work. Oh, I know. Shelly, you're fine. I appreciate it. I do.
You appreciate what?
I mean, a lot of people that turned on me back in October have come back and been very kind to me, and I appreciate that for sure. That was a rough time. And most people, you know, realized they got caught up in the frenzy of things and came back and said, hey, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that stuff. And I know you're a really good person. And and I forgive, you know, I forgive it. It's not a big deal. I'm over it all. I know who my friends are and who to avoid, basically. Well, honey?
Is it comfortable?
Hi, Nai. Hi, handsome boy. Look at who came to watch us. He's sitting there staring at me doing the dishes. Hi, Neo. Where'd you go?
Pet you.
Huh?
Said I was just gonna pet you.
What? Are you complaining to me Daddy tried to touch you? That's okay, Nene. Daddy just wanted to touch you. What's his problem? He's freaked out by you?
No.
He doesn't usually act like that. Carly. I have a Patreon, Mark. I've had a Patreon for a long time. I really have never gotten much on a Patreon. Now, when I've done GoFundMe or PayPal, people have definitely donated to my PayPal and stuff and helped me out in the past. And yes, all the money was used for what we said it was used for. And if it couldn't be, we always explained to people why it wasn't.
Colbert?
Yeah.
He wasn't running from me. He just wandered into the cat room.
Oh, okay. Wow. I can't even think of 300,000. That's like way, way out of my league. Well, Carly has some mental stuff going on, and that's just Carly. We love her where she's at and kind of ignore when she snaps into her other personality.
I should probably tell you before I live so you can't yell at me.
Okay.
I may or may not have broken your waffle maker.
By many?
Yeah.
What do you mean? How'd you break it?
Well, I was trying to get something and it fell.
It looks fine.
Okay.
I don't know why you think you broke it.
Because it fell.
Yeah, but it didn't.
You know what you forgot?
What?
Pineapple.
Oh. Did you eat your whole pizza?
I'm working on it.
Put some pineapple on it if you want it.
It
I forgot it because it makes me have problems. So.
tastes better without it, probably.
Mm.
I've got 2 pieces left.
Pink, it's just Carly. I mean, she goes from love to hate very quickly.
She's definitely an interesting person.
That's why I don't make a big deal out of it, because I know it's just Carly. And she'll flip-flop all over the place to loving you to hating you in a matter of moments. And usually if I talk to her, she'll calm down a little bit. So. Yeah, it's just her. It's just her. I love her in spite of it. I just kind of ignore most of it, so. I'm going to need to go check that bucket to dump it again in a minute.
I will check it for you, honey.
Thank you.
I'll do it tomorrow.
That's not helpful. It needs to be checked now, honey, so I can see if I can keep doing dishes or if I gotta wait.
Honey, I just checked it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, my job right now pays $14 an hour. And minimum wage is like, what is it, 8 something?
What?
Minimum wage?
$12 an hour.
Oh, $11?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm living back in the yesteryear. $11 an hour is minimum wage. Yeah, kind of another personality. I don't know how to explain Carly. Carly is just Carly. Like I said, I've known Carly for, gosh, a couple years now. And it's always the same thing. She goes from being your friend to your enemy in a matter of moments. You just sort of shake your head and say, okay, here we go. Most people that know Carly knows that's just Carly. And I've blocked her and I've kicked her out and I'm done doing that because she's just going to be who she is. And maybe she needs friends, you know? Sometimes people that are acting ugly are the ones that need friends the most. What's it doing, honey? Did you dump it or anything? Is it overflowing? Okay. So I can keep doing dishes? I can keep doing dishes? Well, I just don't want the bucket to overflow. Because I'm dumping this dish pan now. Well, it seems to be going down a little better sometimes. And then I guess it backs back up again sometimes. I don't know.
Oh, there is a bunch of nasty crap coming from the pipes.
I'm sure.
This sucks.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll ever see that here, Mark.
What?
Universal income in Canada, where the country takes care of pretty much everybody's medical things and whatever. I know China, I think, is like that too. Yeah, they're supposed to change minimum wage, Grandma Ducky. It's coming soon.
What?
Minimum wage is going up, isn't it?
No.
I thought you said it was.
No, they were talking about it, but...
Oh. Never mind. Matthew said no, it's not going up.
Last I read, it wasn't gonna happen.
It's hard to know. Illinois is so backwards, and we're always the last to get anything, so hard to know.
Ours will go up $1.
Hi, Autumn.
A year.
They'll go up $1.
A year. But I don't know about like the federal minimum wage.
Matthew said ours will go up $1 a year. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just thankful I have a job I like. Keeps me busy, keeps my mind off of goofy stuff that I don't need to have my mind on. So, thankful for that. It's not that I'm not thankful, I'm just frustrated. Things can't be a little bit easier. Well, I'm glad we got the stimulus. That helped, Mark. So, you know, we're getting somewhere at least. I'll take every little bit, you know. Every little bit helps, like they say. What time is it? It's getting late. And I got to work tomorrow morning, so I'm not going to stay on a whole lot longer. But there are 34 people in here, and everybody's been talking, so. It's nice how people come together in a crisis, you know. It's kind of nice. I like the fact that I have a YouTube family that cares, each in their own way. We might not get along with everybody in here, and that's okay. I don't get along with everybody at my job either. You too. Thanks, Lotto, for coming in. Thank you. Aw. Yeah. I don't know if you'll see that universal thing here. I really don't. USA is just different. So today I did watch Fiddler on the Roof finally. I've been wanting to watch that for a while. It was a very good musical. It kind of tugged at my heartstrings a lot. It made me laugh. It made me cry. It made me sad. It was just very emotion-provoking. Fiddler on the Roof was. I suggest you see it if you haven't. If you like musicals, it's pretty good. I would have liked more music in it, because there wasn't a lot of music, but what was in there was really good. And the dancing was really cool, too. So I'm glad I finally got to do that. And that, and I worked and did laundry, and that's pretty much what I did today. Laundry took up most of the afternoon. Oh, it's all right, Archive. It's all right. Don't worry about it. People get real defensive because I've been on here for like a couple years, and I haven't always been treated very well. So if they see somebody come in and say something that feels like, I don't know, affrontive or whatever, people will usually jump to my defense, or sometimes I react to it. So, you know, I just get tired of being harassed. Not that you were harassing me. I get what you're saying. And I would react the same way if I didn't know my circumstance. I would tell somebody, well, you know, you can't even barely afford to have your basics. Why would you get more animals, whatever? I can't really answer that other than, like I said, everything wasn't wrong with the house that is wrong with it when we decided to get the guinea pigs. So the guinea pigs were basically company, kind of like a comfort in the midst of a not so fun situation. They were the joy in the midst of the turmoil. And they've still been that for me. It's more work, definitely more work, but they're worth it. Oh, thank you, Archive. That's all right. No problem. I'm trying, Shelly. I feel like I'm being so ungrateful for a lot of stuff that God did in my life, but God knows my heart, and He knows I'm really trying to look at it the best way I can and not be so negative like I could be, I guess. I always feel like I'm pretty negative about stuff. But then I look at it and I get kind of resentful, like, you know, what person in their right mind would put up with living like this? Not very many. And not for as long as I have, by far. But, you know, if it was easy to get out of it, we probably already would be out of it. It's just not easy. And I can't really put a finger on why it's not easy, but it's not your typical situation, like with a landlord that has to come in and fix stuff up. There's no landlord that has to fix anything up. It's us that has to fix stuff up, because that's what it says in the contract. An elk hissed at you? Wow, not a friendly elk, apparently. I'm sorry you got hissed at by the elk. Yeah, God bless the USA. Yep. Yeah, I'll get through it. I know. I'll get past it. It's just a bump in the road, but while you're sitting there in the midst of it, it feels huge, you know. Yeah, I've never seen an elk except at the zoo, I think. There's no elk here. There's deer here. I've definitely seen deer in my yard. Generally, like at the end of the summer, the deer will come and play in the yard. That's pretty cool. They run through the yard and yeah. Sometimes in the winter, we'll see like little deer hoof prints in the snow. I don't think we did this year. We saw other kind of animal prints in the snow, but not deer.
We saw a barracuda footprint on him.
We didn't see any barracuda footprints on him. No, we didn't. I don't think there's any barracudas around here. Maybe groundhog prints. But I think it was too cold for the groundhogs even to leave prints in the snow. Raccoon prints. We have lots of raccoons around here and possums. We have owls like crazy.
And barracudas, honey.
Honey, no barracudas. No,
Yeah, we do, honey.
we really don't.
You know what a barracuda is.
Some kind of a little creature, honey.
Very long, ugly, mean-looking fish.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Can you eat them?
Oh, no.
I don't know. I just wondered if people eat them or not. If they're an edible fish.
Why are you always thinking about food?
I don't know. I like food. I like to cook it and I like to eat it. Food is yummy and it's the universal language for many people, honey. Thank you, Mark. You have a good night, too. I'm going to be getting off of here shortly because I need to get ready for bed. Morning comes early and quickly. What, honey?
You know, someone before.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, COVID hasn't been hard on me because I haven't had to deal with it up close and personal, except if possibly I had COVID way back when, which I'm pretty sure I did. Because I've never been that sick in my lifetime. And I thought I was going to die. I mean, I've been pretty sick in life, but not like I was way back when I couldn't breathe and I was choking on mucus and it was terrible. And all I could do is just lay in bed and moan. Pretty sure that was COVID. But I never was tested, so one will never know because I was not letting anybody stick nothing up my nose or down my throat or in any orifices of my body. I do have a doctor appointment coming up on the 23rd. I'm going to talk to her about this odd crampy sensation I get every once in a while in my left side and about my feet being sore. She'll probably recommend support hose. And there is actually a thing online for $46 where you can get 3 pair of these socks that are like compression socks. So I've been thinking of looking into that eventually.
Honey.
Yes, honey.
2 days.
What? 2 days? So
Some
what?
My teethers.
Huh?
Some my teethers.
Oh, yeah. Matthew's getting his teeth in a couple days. Or getting his wax fitting for it. I don't know, Grandma Ducky, but that would be an interesting thing because even if I sprayed lacquer or whatever in my tub, there's still iron in the water. So whatever I sprayed over it would probably turn orange also. Oh, what's wrong with the tub? My tub? It's backed up. It's got sludge in it. Nasty. Here, I'll show you. I always show people this anyway. I may as well show it again. I know, the crust is delicious. So this is my bathtub, y'all. That's my tub. As you can see, the drain, it's backed up. It's got gunk in it. There's no way to unplug it. We've put acid down there. We've put Drano down there. I've tried vinegar water. And by acid, I mean like strong acid. I'll show you what it looks like. If I can get it down, it's like way, way up there because it's highly, highly toxic. This is the acid I use. It's instant power, heavy duty drain opener, and whatever. And it's highly toxic. It's fatal if swallowed. You don't want to get it on your skin or your eyes. You have to use open ventilation when you use it. That has been poured down my tub. It's been poured down both sinks. Huh? Okay. Been poured down the tub, been poured down both sinks. Doesn't do a darn thing. That's how bad our pipes are right now. So yeah, there's the tub. We haven't been able to do anything in it. Sometimes, once in a while, it'll decide to go down all the way. We don't know why. And when it does, we wipe out the rest of the tub and we take our shower or wash our hair or whatever. Other than that, I wash my hair in the sink and I get to drain this thing under the bathroom sink. I get to dump that. And when I do dishes, I get to dump that. When I wash my hands or brush my teeth, I get to dump that. And that, my lovely friends, is why I am frustrated beyond frustration. And yeah, sometimes I wish some magical fairy will appear and just wave a magic wand and make everything okay, you know? Or somebody will take pity on me and say, look, I was watching her YouTube channel and this lady has been struggling for years and she really needs somebody to get in there and help her out. And that magically the home makeover people, the team with the big bus will come and say, okay, we need you guys to go somewhere for a day. We're going to redo your house. That'd be great. If only I, you know, could see wishes come true or whatever. Unfortunately, that happens to very few people, few and far between, and I'm not one of them. A lifetime supply of bottled waters? Huh? I have Culligan water. What do I need bottle jugs for, Grandma Ducky?
It would save money.
It would?
If you have a lifetime supply of bottled water, that means you are not paying for it.
Oh.
So how is free not cheaper than...
Yeah, I see your point. Yeah. The water is brown and black and gray and gunky and sludgy and nasty, slimy. That's what it is. Here, I'll show you.
It's nothing like what you just described.
It's not?
No.
It was.
No, it wasn't. It was never sludgy and slimy.
I thought it was.
No.
Well, when I went to clean the tub out, it sure felt sludgy and slimy to me.
It makes the tub like that, but the water that comes out is like
No, not the water. The tub was like that. The water, they said, is the water brown? No, the water, right now, the water is backing up in the drain. So it's not brown. It's just whatever's coming up from the ground or wherever those pipes are is coming up into the tub. And the tub itself, what's in there, is actually like, how do I explain it? It's like stone. You could scrape it and it's like stone, like plaster or something. I really don't know how to explain it. It's just here. I scraped the bottom of it. I don't know if you can see on my finger. It's like almost like plaster. That's what it gets like when it sits there for a few minutes, and there's no point in cleaning it because it's just going to back right back up again. Oh, to drink clean water and pour fresh water over your body and hair. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh, wow. Cool, Shelley. I remember years ago when I was a little girl, I was always an idealist and a dreamer, like fantasizer. And I remember thinking about being Cinderella and someday my prince will come and he'll rescue me and he'll take me away from all these chores and stuff I have to do. This is when I was a little girl. So flash forward years after that, back in 1987, I meet my first husband. And yeah, the wedding and everything was cool. We had a picnic. We played volleyball. It was fun. Oh, no, I don't drink that water. No. Uh-uh. Oh, our water's fine, Charlie. It's been tested 3 times. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's iron. That's what makes it look like that. The sink is the same way. That orange stain is from iron in the water. It's well water. That's what it looks like. But it's perfectly safe to drink. I won't drink it, but it is safe to drink. Yeah. Well, I don't drink it. Mm-mm. And like I said, lately, I haven't even been able to take a shower. I just basically sponge bathe because I can't get in that stuff unless it goes down the drain and then we clean the tub out and take a shower. But that happens once every, I don't know, week or two, something like that. Other than that, I just sponge bathe, clean myself. I've never been told I stink or, have any hygiene issues because I'm pretty clean. I'm a clean person. I mean, I don't have junk on my face or anything. Anyway, so yeah, so I would dream about Prince Charming coming, and then I met my first husband, and he was terrible with my first daughter. I already had her when I met him, and he was very abusive, very, very abusive to her physically. And I was with him for 23 years. We had 3 children together. Yeah, true, Shelley, exactly. And after that, when I divorced him, I dreamed about finally finding Mr. Right again. Met my second ex-husband, and he was learning disabled, but he had a lot more wrong with him than I realized than just a learning disability. So I found that out later when he went to jail. So that didn't work out. And then I met this current husband, and he's definitely the best out of all 3 of them. And so far, things have been pretty good with us. So, I've always been the person, though, that dreamed that dreams would come true. I believed that fantasy. And then when I got into the Word of Faith movement, I would see so many things come to pass that were just amazing answers to prayer. No, soft scrub doesn't work on that. I've tried it. And even if you get it to go away, Grandma Dougie, it comes right back. It's iron in the water, so it just anything it sits on, it turns orange, like on contact. So then even as an adult, like even when I was in my first marriage and I was miserable and being abused and stuff, emotionally, I would dream that somehow somebody would come and talk to my husband at the time and tell him, look, you shouldn't treat your wife that way. You need to be, a decent man and be kind to her. And nobody ever did. That fantasy did not come true. And I learned really quickly that people really don't care that much about your life as much as you can. People care, but they can't fix it. Nobody can come in and just whisk you away and take you to some fairy castle up in the sky. That's fairy tales. That's not reality. You want something in life, you have to work for it. And that's something that I didn't learn till I was like much, much older. And I realized Prince Charming wasn't coming. There was no white horse with some handsome man that was going to whisk me away into fairyland. And there were no human beings on this earth that, as much as they want to help, that can just come here and say, okay, I'm here to save the day. Let's just get this place totally, gut it out and redo it. That's what I thought FEMA was for. Because I had seen stuff on the news for years about people that were flooded or in fires or whatever. And FEMA came in, they gutted out the house, brand new everything. I thought that's what was going to happen when I went through the flood. Oh, I'll just call FEMA and they'll come and fix everything. Nope, not at all. Then I thought United Way will help me. And you guys know that story. They hand you a bucket, cleaning supplies, and say, here you go. Sorry, we don't have the funding to help you. It's like you learn really quickly when you're in this situation. You have to just make the best of it and try to, suck it up and deal with it. And like I said, get out as quick as I can when I can. But at least now we're closer. June's the deadline here to get this thing paid off. According to my daughter, that's all that we owe for that part of it. And then after that, we'll go from there. But I don't know how easy it's going to be to find a place that'll take all our pets and us. I know an apartment around here won't. Yeah, like Positive Confession or The Secret, like that kind of thing, Charlie. I don't know. Years ago, I had a lot more faith than I have now. I'm not going to leave these cats in this room all night. Sit here clawing to try to get out. It's okay, Kara. Come on. But yeah, I don't know, Charlie. I guess for some people it does. For the rich and famous TBN evangelists, it does. They get their Mercedes and their private jets and all that kind of stuff, Yeah, vision board. It's kind of like what I've done with my dieting, and it's kind of worked. They say if you can see it, you can be it. I do believe in manifesting things. However, I also believe that there are some things that you appreciate more when you have to work towards them, like getting out of here. I'm working right now, and that some of that money is going to go to pay my rent to own penalty or whatever, so I can get this place paid off. So it's just a matter of time and a lot of hard work. And with my job, which I can't get into details right now about it, there's only so much I can do physically. I can't work a full-time job like somebody can because my legs won't hold out. I don't have that strength in my legs that I need to be on my feet that much. So I do what I can, and I take the breaks in between, which I appreciate those days off in between. They're always nice. But I'm just going to keep saving up my money and paying off this place till I'm done. And then I'm going to go and celebrate. I'm going to totally celebrate. What's your intuition saying about my situation, Charlie? I'd love to hear it. I do believe in intuition because I believe that the Holy Spirit can speak to people. And I think it's just called intuition, but I honestly think it's God's Spirit. Hey, Ted. I think a vision board might be a really good... No, I'm not going to do that. I can't be dishonest. I can't lie. I can't withhold information. That's not me. Sorry. Would not do that. I don't like it when other people do that either. I mean, if I was renting out to somebody and they said they only had a couple pets and I found out they had like 5 pets, I think I'd be furious. But I can't. I don't even fudge the truth. I'm very, very honest to a T. So no, I wouldn't do that. I'd be honest and upfront right away with anybody. We don't know how long we're going to have Ted. Ted is an old guy, and he's like 15 years old, 16. I don't even know how old he is now. When we got him, he was 14 years old. Now he's got to be like 16 years old, I would say. Oh, I thought he was 14.
No.
Hi, Nini. So is he 16 now?
He's gotta be at least.
Hi, buddy. Hi, my Nini. Hi, my baby boy. Hi. What's up, guy? Huh? What's up, guy? My handsome Nini. Pretty boy. So anyway, no, I will definitely be honest about things. God will open a door when that time comes, you know, he will. It's a matter of time, but right now I got to focus on getting stuff paid off. And that's where this has to start. Got to begin at the beginning, and that's going to be my beginning is not being in debt to my ex brother-in-law anymore. And then the rest, I'll just pay my daughter when I can, and she'll have to just understand that I can't live like this anymore. And she can't really stop me. I mean, once my brother-in-law is paid off, it's not up to her where I live or what I do, as long as we're paying her. Oh, yeah, I understand, Shelley. And I understand some people do that, but I'm not going to do that. I feel honesty is always the best policy, unless your life is in danger. Like if somebody's going to kill you or something, then you sometimes have to fudge the truth or even outright lie to protect yourself. I get that. Repent later, you know. But no, not for something like that. Hi, my nine-nine. My pretty boy. You're so adorable. Wait, look at this face. Look at this face. Meow. Look at all the nice people, Nini. Yeah, my happy boy. You're my watch cat, huh? Oh, yeah. You showing off. He says, everybody look at my belly. Look at my belly. I'm a handsome boy. You're so funny, Nini. You're giving a show. You like all this attention, don't ya? Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. You're the show off tonight. Wow. That's good, Shelley. Yeah, I just won't do to somebody else what I wouldn't want to have done to me anyway. And even besides that, I'm not that type of person that does that. I have to tell the truth. Did you say something? Carrot Kitty's in here rolling around, laying down, flipping herself all over the place.
You go, girl.
Ever since you trimmed her fur, she's all happy now. I trimmed her nails, you trimmed her fur. She's a happy camper. Tomorrow, guineas will have a nice clean cage after I get back from work. It's on my agenda. I think I have daily vision boards. I have to-do lists that I do daily that I like to try to accomplish. And I notice the more I write stuff down, the more it happens. So I think you have something there. I need to buy myself a big poster board and find pictures in magazines of what I'm believing for and put it on the vision board. And I don't know what to do with the vision board from there. Do you just look at it and tell yourself that's mine or what? Does anybody know how a vision board works? I know Shanann Watts had one with her daughters, but I never really understood how those things work. So I guess I'll have to look that up and learn how to do it. Handsome boy. Ah, gotcha. This is what makes me happy in the day. What you doing, Nini? Meow. Hey, pretty boy. Don't mess with my teddy. Let him walk by. Keep going, teddy bear. Neil likes to swat Ted, so I'm watching him very carefully. Hi, Nene. Neil. And there's Carrot Kitty. What are you doing, Carrot Kitty? Neo is guarding the doorway, apparently. Neo does this thing lately where he smudges his scent all over everything because he wants to own the whole house. King Neo. Where did everybody go? I totally lost the chat. What happened here? That's weird. I don't know what happened, guys. I totally lost the chat. I can't see what anybody's saying here. Let me check out the comments. There we go. Oh, thanks, Shelly. That's how you do it. Yeah, I'm not into Lotto either. Matthew might do that for you, though. Him and his mom like to do that kind of stuff. Lotto. She said, send her your lucky Lotto numbers, and she'll play them in California for you. I don't think I would want to live on a farm, though, Charlie. But that does make sense to have a farmhouse if you're going to have lots of animals. That's true. I don't think I would be a very good farmer's wife. Farmer's wife.
Why not, honey?
Because
Make a good farmer.
Because I'm not going to slaughter animals and stuff like that on my farm. I guess I could have a dairy farm. Have eggs and stuff like Cece does on YouTube. People do have animals like that out here, like on little mini farms. That's an idea. I don't know. And there's not a whole lot of places available right now either, but maybe the market will come open soon. I'd like to really work with a realtor on getting my next house, honestly, but I don't know how that works. You got to pay the realtor, obviously, something. I imagine up front, and then you just pay her as you go. I don't know. I don't know anything about real estate and stuff. I'm very naive to all this stuff, guys. I admit it. I'm not the brightest bulb on the tree when it comes to all this. I just live one day at a time and try to pay my bills. That's enough for my brain to handle because I don't understand other things. Oh, I bet you did, Shelley. No, Charlie, I have a litter pool. I'll show you. I know a lot of people haven't seen the cat room and stuff. No, we have a litter pool. See, little kitty swimming pool. That's got litter in it. Matthew cleans that every time he comes in the cat room. This is the cat room, by the way. It's the cleanest room in the house right now. They got their brand new cat tree. Teddy bear's heading in for the night, I think. He's sleeping underneath the cat tree. That's his spot. And then Kara Kitty sits up on top of that box part of the cat tree usually. And then Momo sleeps inside that part of the box. And then Neo usually climbs way up to the top, or he'll sleep over in his little overlook thing on that tree. We got rid of the cruddy looking tree. Put that in the shed for them. And then there's the table where they eat. There's their little seat that my friend Glenda sent. Their little chairs. There's another chair. There's a third chair right there. And that's the cat room. And then they have their lights up. Those are like little Christmas lights all around the room so that they have enough light. Yeah, Grandma Ducky, I was talking about that. It's called a burn, a little trench around the house. That's something we can do. Except we have to have the right digging equipment to dig through whatever that soil is out there. And there's different parts of the house. Like some parts there's concrete there, and other parts there's dirt. So we just have to see what we got to work with. And at least dig it around a few of the sides of the house. But yeah, that is something we talked about. Oh, realtors get about 3%. Okay. Well, I mean, that's stuff we can look into when we have more money to play with, and that will be after we pay off the house. Well, that will be actually, see, that's not going to work because if we leave before the house is fully paid off, we're not going to have that money, obviously, because we'll have to still pay Carol and Ray back. So, I don't know. We're doing what we can do right now, and that's all we can do. So we'll just deal with that and see where we go from there. Hi, guys. You want some tomatoes? Some peppers? I'm going to feed my guineas right now. If you win, I want my $10 back. Okay, Ducky. I'll make sure I give you your $10 back. All right. Now, we got a pepper for the guineas. And I got some cherry tomatoes for them, and I'll probably give them a couple carrots because they like those. Little carrot pieces here. Ducky, you're funny. I don't even know if these carrots are good anymore. They're starting to turn weird colors. I don't want to get my guineas sick. I hear you guys. I hear you. We. They can hear me over here getting food ready for them. Ooh, that's nasty. It's a carrot. Carrot kitty. You don't eat carrots. You're not a guinea pig. Get them some carrots. Some pepper. I don't know where Pink went. She comes and goes. She doesn't usually stay very long in my room, so she might be doing her own room for all I know. Yeah, that's true, Grandma Ducky. Except we probably won't go on a vacation for a while. We got guinea pigs, so.
What?
Going on a vacation. We'd have to have somebody to take care of our piggies for us. And right now, we don't know who we would trust to do that because nobody loves our pigs the way we do. I don't know. I never enjoy myself on vacations, especially when we have to stay in hotels. Never had a good experience in a hotel.
Just stay in the car next time, honey.
And stay in the car?
Yeah.
No, honey, I don't
Then
think
I'll
so.
stay in the hotel.
No, honey, you didn't like being in the hotel either. You don't remember.
I didn't mind the one that had the hot or the jacuzzi or whatever in the room. That one looks nice.
You got bored of the jacuzzi pretty quick too, though.
It was still nice. I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I guess. We both got bored of it pretty quick. All right, guys, I'm going to feed the guineas. Hang on. Oh, goodness. Hi, Ree. Hi, Riri. Here you go. Who else wants some pepper? Who wants it? Come on. Ree, you can't have it all. Let the other piggies have some. Bunny says, I'll take that, thank you. Here. See? Cece? No? You don't like the pepper? Anybody want a carrot? I know what you want. You guys like the tomatoes. Tomatoes are where it's at, huh, guys? What are you eating, Carrot Kitty? The rest of Daddy's pizza? Whatever's left of it. There, you guys got all kinds of tomatoes that'll keep you busy. More lettuce tomorrow. You guys had your allotment of lettuce, I think. Okay. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to get going. I'm getting kind of tired. It's 10:20. I get up around 6:30, something like that. And then I have to be to work by 8. I get my breakfast and pack my lunch and feed the pigs and feed the cats. And yeah, so it's tiring. So I'm going to go and get some sleep, but I appreciate you being here. Thanks for all your good thoughts. Oh, yeah, they love peppers, especially the red and the yellow ones. Not the green so much, but yeah, the red and the yellow, they love them. And the tomatoes, little baby tomatoes. All right. So anyway, I'm going to go. Love ya. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming. Remember to subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. Like the video, share the video, comment below, all that good stuff. And I will see you next time. God bless. Have a good night, everybody. Shalom.